Hello, everyone. My name is Raven, and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome back to Colony Survival. That's right. We are playing some nice, good old-fashioned Colony Survival, and yeah, we're just gonna start removing some of this here, making ourselves a path. I realize that thanks to the fact that I now have, literal dedicated cobblestone makers. Well, we could do an awful lot with that, so it's pretty cool. I think in order to prevent that from appearing, I'm just going to do that. Okay, there we go. And now I can just do stuff at my own leisure. So, how's everybody been doing? I hope everybody's been having a really good time. I've been having a really good time. I haven't uploaded videos. I know I said I was going to do it, and then, I didn't do it. I have a good reason for that, though. I don't have a good reason for it. I don't have a good reason for it at all. I just don't. I get sidetracked. I can't help it. You know, there's only so many hours in a day. Regardless, though, it'll definitely be way better than October. I thought about doing an art log video for tomorrow, but I thought about it and I was like, nah. Or rather, today, when this video comes out. But, nah. We're gonna make this area look so much better than before. Well. I mean, it's already starting to look quite a bit better. Yeah, quite a bit better. It's impressive what a little bit of blocks can do for you. It's true. Ah! Very cool. Okay, so now I think I'll just use some of the gray quarter blocks. They should work. They should work out okay, right? Is that thing in the way? Well, it wasn't supposed to be there anyway, so whatever. Alright, cool. Now, I don't know what I want to do down here for this. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, I thought about, making it black and all that other stuff, but I think I might just make it a nice stone pit. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do all of this in this video, but we'll get somewhere. Also, I had to look it up. So, okay, let me back up for a moment. I looked up fish because, I was curious, like, how many colonists can fish support, right? Like, I don't know. It's not like this is overly helpful. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Neither was pretty much anything else, for that matter. That's right, because the wiki really didn't say anything, but the wiki said something that made me kind of stop and pause. And that was that, according to the wiki, well, it doesn't provide food. And I thought about that for a second. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I know for a fact that it does provide food. So this is confusing for me. Anyway. So, it does, in fact, provide food. They prefer to eat it. I don't know why the wiki says otherwise, but it does. So, there you go. Random, pointless tidbit. I'm actually going to put that back. The reason is because of that. There we go. Okay. Now, as we expand it, we might have to do something, but for right now, we don't have to do anything. We don't really have a whole lot of these left, so I'm not really I'm not really super eager to, you know, spend a whole lot of my time. Well, I can't believe we spent... Well, I guess it is only really been 5... Is it really only like 5 minutes a night? Or a day? Wow. Okay. And we are now officially out. Oh, bright. Very bright down here. Like, extraordinarily bright. My gosh. Anyway. I can pretty much do whatever I want from here. Now, one thing I also want to do at some point, don't know when, but at some point, I am going to, I'm going to have to put down an archer, at least 2, because they're starting to send a lot more heavier, don't do that, zombies, and those guys kind of hurt, so just gonna, I mean, couldn't I just leave this open? I mean, is there really any reason that I need to, like, barricade it off like that? I mean, I can't think of a reason. I mean, obviously, you know, the top part needs to change, but... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. That looks a lot better. Oh, wait. No, there was a reason why I did that. Never mind, I don't want the zombies jumping through. Right. I'm an idiot. I know someone's probably screaming at the, you know, the monitor, their television, their phone. No, why are you doing that, you idiot? But, no, it's cool. It just kind of sort of slipped my mind. So the reason we're doing this is, well, obviously we need to start, you know, like at some point we were going to have to do this. And, okay, hello. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing the thing that I was going to do anyway. Oh, yeah, we actually have quite a lot of resources. Not bad. For real, like, not bad at all. I'm just gonna double that up. You know, I could... Nah, I'm gonna double it up. Triple it up, technically, but... I'm gonna do it like that. Give me that back. There we go. Hey, you know, from a distance, that actually looks pretty awesome. Oh, okay, never mind. We have plenty to go around. Now, granted, you know, a lot of this was made by, you know, saving up for quite a couple days, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. That's fine. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go up here. And I think I'll fill this in. The next big thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do that over there. If anything needs, you know, filling in, it's definitely that part. But this'll look a lot better. Definitely look a lot better because I'm going to use it for the thumbnail, and so we're definitely going to need it for that. Okay, so I guess I could put one there. Wait. There we go. Okay, there we go. And that's what we're going to do. And now I can put, like, maybe, like, one archer here or something like that. I don't know. You know, something to kind of make it look a little better. We're also going to go out there. We're going to do the side as well. Yep. And I'm also considering extending this while I'm at it. Maybe. I don't really know yet. I don't know yet. I'm not really certain. But yeah, we don't have any fish. We do actually, in fact, have some fish, but not for not for kind of what I was thinking we would have fish for. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Yep. And I'm gonna put down 3 more stoves. Oh, my bad. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm just going to recruit to fill all jobs. And then I'm also going to grab I'm going to just grab 2 of these. We have plenty of beds, even if everybody's kind of seriously spread out. And we're just going to recruit to fill all jobs. And that will cover most of that problem. And now what I'm going to do, because there's a whole bunch of stuff we need to do. Like, once we finish that, then we got to come down in here. And we need to finish this. So, yeah. Like, there's definitely a lot that needs to be... there's definitely a lot that needs to be done. So, anyway. Before we get to that, I just want to... I'm going to just grab... Oh, I already had some on me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sure, why not? I already know that this is going to cause problems, but that's kind of okay. I don't really care. There we go. And there are now 5. Oh. Right. That's completely right, because we've definitely reached the cap there. Yeah. That's a problem. Okay. Well, there is a solution to this. There is a huge solution to this. Stop it. There we go. We'll put down 3 of those, and we will then grab this, and we will just sell... And there we go. Now we have quite a bit. Oh, I need... Oh. Yeah, well... The copper ingots are a little cheaper, so... There we go. Yeah, there's a whole lot that needs to be done, and obviously we may or may not have time to do all of that, so... Never know. Still, we do have a little bit of wiggle room. I mean, we support 144 with the berries, but we're also getting quite a lot. We're also getting, as you can see, quite a significant margin. you know, simply from... I don't actually think I needed the white cobblestone, but, you know, it's whatever. Okay. We just need to rapidly do this here. Maybe it's not that rapid, but we do need to do it pretty rapidly. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna make it a 3 tall black pillar, like so. And I'm out. That's okay. We've got loads more. And the good news is also they are actually using better tools by now. I hope, anyway. I mean, boy, do I hope they're using way better tools. I mean, we'll obviously see, but I'm not quite convinced on that just yet. But that's okay. So we'll put one up there. And we'll put one up there. I'm gonna go this way as it's still an option. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna get the stone blocks out of here. And I'm just gonna, whoop, ow. Well, this way is a little easier to navigate anyway. I think it was F4. Yep, it was F4. And then... Okay, I'm just going to stack up me a little dirt clump right here. Purely for screenshot taking purposes. There we go. Yep, let them all get in, or not. Come on now. I mean, I'm pretty relatively safe up here, but they won't start spawning in for a little bit. Excellent, and then I will hit print screen, and then tab, and then... Oh, wait. There we go. Got it. Save screenshot. Oh. Yeah, this game's kind of funny in how it steals the focus. And it does steal the focus. Okay, I'm just going to throw all this back in here. And we are then going to grab this. Wait, why'd I do that? There we go. So I think one of the... we actually make it pretty good. We're doing pretty good on food. I think we might actually be supporting our colonists a significant amount using, you know, a variety of things. Okay, so first off, we're going to sell 5 of these. And then we're going to buy 25 and 5. And that'll get us back up to 31. Yeah, there's actually a fairly large amount of fish now. Like, I got more fish than I know what to do with it, apparently. Which is an easy problem to fix. I'll just put in more cooks, and the cooks will do their job. Now, before things get kind of crazy, just want to check. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much good on all of this, but there's one more thing I want to do. I want to go over to here. And our tool's at 1,000? No. No. I think I'm just going to start doing double whatever the population is, or roughly whatever the population is. That way I'll make sure that I always have an adequate amount of tools. There we go. Anyway, I think the Fletchers, yep, they are the ones who make it. Cool. And now we're going to go this way, and someone keeps texting me, which is really driving me crazy because whatever they're texting me about, I probably don't care. See, that is something that I wanted to avoid. Okay, put it back 1. Man, they just have such absolutely, you know, insane. It's absolutely crazy, but they're not getting through, so. Look at them. I mean, yeah, it's starting to look pretty good, actually. Okay, I'm no longer worried. I mean, you know, the archers will keep everything mostly under control. What I'm going to do now is we're going to go over here. Oh, what is that? Huh. Must have just been a block kind of, I don't know, drawing or rendering it like a weird, in a weird way, I should say. Ah, yes, that's right. I had to fix this. Well, as much as I don't want to, it's probably better to just fix this thing now. Not really something that I wanted to be doing right now, but I mean, it's whatever. Fix it real quick. Okay. Now I can put the stone blocks in, and this area is going to be really cramped. Nice underground cave for everybody to work in. Although making mistakes, not really something that I want to be doing. After all, it does require quite a bit of time. I need to double check and figure out, you know, what the cost of a lot of this stuff is. Yeah, okay. Why not? You know what? There we go. Okay, I don't actually know about that. But, yeah, okay, cool. And now I can just grab some grass. Well, actually, sorry. I can grab some dirt. And then I can just start throwing it on in here. like so. It doesn't matter. Pretty cool. Okay, throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that back in there. Cook, 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 cook. Stove. 2. And La3, and we will recruit to fill all the jobs. It does actually take a little bit of time. What's it take? 40 seconds? And for these guys, it takes 10 seconds with the tools. Why are... Oh, okay. They're out of fish. Yeah, it's because they keep cycling through the meat and they get stuck. Oh, we're completely out. All right. Well, that's a problem. Anyway, I'm going to bump this up to 200. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go down here. Yikes. Did not realize that we were running into this problem. What does this take? Needs parchment? Okay. What does parchment take? Parchment, parchment. Scroll of knowledge, parchment. Oh, okay. Yeah, they must just... Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so... Little annoying. By little annoying, I mean extremely annoying right now. Yeah, I don't make enough to supply everything that I do. It's a little bit of a problem. There are 2 solutions to this, and one of them is to literally just expand. Actually, I have dark stone, don't I? I do have dark stone. One moment. There's a reason for this, by the way. So obviously, this whole area here is basically out because of the way everything worked out. But not this way. That's right. Not this way. Kind of a bummer that we basically depleted pretty much all the resources we had in that one moment. It's pretty insane, actually, if you think about it. Yeah, I want it to be 3 wide. 2 wide's fine and all, but let's go for a 3 wide. There we go. And I will just throw that in there. That'll give a nice little boost. Now, let me see. How much further over do I have to go? It looks like I only have to go 2 over. Which, if so, that works out great. Yep, only had to go 2 over. All right. I don't know why I did that, but I did that, and that also hurt quite a bit. Probably shouldn't do that. Uh-oh. Yeah, that won't work. Nah, that won't work. All right. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. I mean, I guess I could technically go that way. I just have to go up one. But I don't really know how much room there is up there. Yeah, okay, I'll go up one. Whatever. Oh, yeah, it's very, very nighttime now. Let me just place that real quick. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let me just throw all this in here. Yeah, wow. Well, the number of berries is going up. They are largely living off the fish. Not completely, but largely. So, you know, that's nice. Okay, let's see here. Just want the gray quarter block, and up we go. Yeah, it's basically what I wanted to do, was just go up here, get the gray quarter block, and basically I'm just going to hollow this out. Pretty much like what we did, you know, elsewhere. Just hollow it out. Very cool. Throw that in there. Don't need that. And I'm going to get the dark stone, because the dark stone, we're going to basically make an area down here or up here that is basically going to be exclusively for, well, mining stone. We use a lot of it, and we're definitely going to be using a lot of it going forward. So it makes sense to build a location where we can just basically exclusively... I don't think I can put this... Oh, I can. Why would I do that, though? Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Now, this area is going to be really basic, probably for a while. Because I think adding, like, maybe... Okay, can't go further anyway in that direction, so... Probably should have seen that coming. Okay, excellent. How far over this way can I go? Oh, literally cannot go any further this way. Okay, fair enough. So this is as far over as I can take it this way anyway. I mean, it could be worse. So that only got me 3 extra, but there's a lot of... I can go in the other direction pretty far. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be going in the other direction. Especially far as like beds and such go, we'll need to go quite a bit over. So... Pretty cool. Okay. Get rid of that. Grab some beds. Grab this. And grab a crate. Okay. 2 and 3. And then I'll place that there. And I'll place that there. And okay. And we're done. And then I'm going to recruit to fill all so that they'll actually be here when we get down here. And that'll, like I said, that'll provide 3 extra jobs. Well, I mean, obviously it'll... Wait. Oh, am I getting stuck on that? I'm getting stuck on that, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're good. Yeah, I was getting stuck on that. That's, you know, that's completely fair, to be honest. Cool. And as we go this way with it, we'll eventually go under the stairs and, you know, we'll add more and whatnot. We'll figure, basically, in other words, we'll figure it out. But for right now, what we have is fine. It's a temporary solution. I know I could have went the other way, but I kind of want to use that for other stuff, which is sort of why I didn't go that way. So, wow, they're gonna just chew through all of that, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They're gonna just chew right on through that stuff. And I have a bow now, so I can, yeah, I can do that. But eventually I'd like to move all of my stone miners in there. Yeah, they're already out of fish. It's like, okay, whatever. And 1,290. Okay, well, as long as we end up with more than that, we should be fine. Yep, and this is fine. I'm going to go up here really quick because I realized my mistake. Alright, they just make linen. Ah, these guys make parchment. And it needs skin. They get 3 per raw meat, which is, frankly, really kind of nice. Where's the other one? Oh, okay. Were they just, like, really, really far away or something? I don't know. Copper's still going up, and food is climbing and going down and climbing and going down and climbing and going down. Oh, that's what that noise was. It was all these guys. Yeah. That would do it. That would definitely do it. Okay, so I don't think that it's helping. I mean, it's like sort of helping, but I actually think that maybe a few more would probably fix the problem. Which makes sense, right? Like, obviously, having a few more would, you know, clearly fix the problem. Let me see where we're at here, where we're at here, where we're at here, here. Okay, this must be, like, under the stairs at this point, right? Oh, yeah, we're literally under the stairs now. I mean, we kind of already figured that, but that's basically what we had already in mind. So at least for this way, I can go this way. Works out well. Gives me a little bit more room for the beds. I mean, okay. Right. So that's the limit right there. Also, that really solves the... That also extremely solves the problem of... Sorry. I don't need to do it that way. That's foolish. There we go. Yeah, anyway, yeah, that immediately solved the problem of, you know, the sunlight leaking through. How are we doing? All right, so we're completely out. And I'm going to just dump in an enormous amount. But yeah, like if we don't produce enough of this, then there's really no point in what we're doing. So that's okay. This stuff happens as you grow 2, 3, and 4. So we'll get 4 more. And then I'll throw down 4 more beds. Ah. I do want a bit of separation, so, you know. 3. Okay, cool. And as we add to it, we will fix the problem here and grab some of these. And I will just say that and that. Probably don't really need to do that, but if we're min-maxing everything, why not go the full amount? So let's see, that's 4. There we go. I'm going ahead and just throw down and add 1 more since I'm already, yeah. Group me an extra colonist. And then I'm going to grab me another miner. And there we go. And that basically took all night, but we did it. We now have 8 of them here. And I think 8 more will definitely be a big help. Like, I mean, because, you know, there's already some down there. They're obviously producing to a certain degree. Food is still growing, which is super awesome. I am a huge fan of the food growing, obviously. And I'm going to go up here, and we're just going to kick back for the night, and I'm going to watch all of this stuff unfold. You know. Might as well watch all this stuff unfold. It's nighttime. It's a long nighttime there. Wow. I mean, I guess the threat level's not that high, but we are kind of reaching the point where either, you know, we might need some more archers, which is kind of why I'm hanging out over here anyway. But then again, we might not. So, you know, we don't really know until we know. So we're just gonna chill out. Okay, I don't know where he shot because I didn't see it, but I think because of like the way this thing is positioned, they come in such a easy flow. You know, another map when I was playing with someone from my Discord, they got bottlenecked because we like built into a mountain, which was a total nightmare, by the way. But we built into the mountain, and one thing that was really interesting about the way we built into the mountain, all the enemies basically came later in the day, or sorry, later in the night, and basically all at once. Because we did eventually build a path up the mountain, which helped immensely. Because, you know, they had to actually, like, go to there. It also affected spawn, I guess, based on the route that they had to take. Because basically what was happening was they were spawning at the top of the mountain and coming down. But most of them were spawning at the bottom. So it created, like, this whole massive problem. Wow, this is pretty crazy. Yeah, I think this will be okay. I mean, again, one of the biggest problems is still, you know, supplying enough for it. I think I will add 2 extra night bowmen. I'm not going to jump off that way because I know I'm just going to instantaneously die. Not really a fan of that. I'll add 2 more. I know it's probably not really going to be the best idea to put them here, but I don't really have anywhere else to put them. So for science, we need gold, and I think the only way to get gold is with a mountain. I don't even know where they make mud bricks. Sorry, I had to cough. Where do they make mud bricks? Like, I genuinely have no idea where they make mud bricks. Oh, they make clay tablets. Cool. That's nice. Oh, they make it here. Oh, I see. I'm going to set the priority to this to there, because I don't really want the mud bricks. I don't want the mud bricks at all. So once we have them, I literally don't care. Like, literally, I don't care at all. Actually, you know what? I'll set the priority to max, so they'll just finish it super quick and then, you know, move on. Because it's really not that much of a priority for me. So, hopefully, with this fix, now I can start going back over to here, and I can start fixing these guys. That's what I'm hoping for, anyway. That's very much what I'm hoping for. Mm-hmm. God. The route these guys take sometimes is just truly aggravating, to say the least. Okay. Yeah, if I put that there, that's not going to work. I'll need to get a bunch of the dirt here. Yeah, I probably really actually didn't need to do that, but it's whatever on that. Yeah, we'll probably make this look a lot nicer later on, but you know, for now, that can stay the way that it is. For now. Okay, we have 25, 37, 34. I'm just checking because it's like, you know, if we have to go up to even more, then we will. You know, the downside is we might have to clear out some of them once we've kind of Like, once we've built up everything, we might be able to, like, clear it out. Like, one big problem they have right now is they're trying to reach 10,000 cobblestone. And, well, I mean, that's just not really very sustainable now, is it? No, look. See, we basically, like, snapping fingers. We basically instantaneously hit it. Yeah, we're kind of growing. Kind of not growing. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a, an interesting situation. Even the logs isn't doing too good. But that's okay, because now that we actually have stuff, you know, looks like we may do fairly, maybe doing okay. Okay, yeah, we're growing now. It's fine now. Same thing with stuff like planks and all that other stuff. It looks like we're finally getting there. Super cool. Okay, I'm just gonna bump this up to 500. So I don't want anybody just standing around, except for you guys. You can actually stand around. I don't care at all if you stand around. Okay, I'm gonna bump that up to 3,000. Bump that up to 3,000. That one up to 3,000. I'm gonna bump this one up to 500. Sure, why not? Also bump that up to 500. Okay, grab this, and we're gonna bump this up to 3,000. That's probably gonna like chew through my logs like crazy. Don't really know if that was actually a good idea or not, but you know, whatever. They don't have logs? I am confused. How do you not have logs? Oh. Oh, my bad. That should fix it immediately. Fix it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, my bad. Yeah, they won't try it now because they'll have an alternative route that they can take. And this is still growing. So, yeah, I mean, we obviously can't afford enough to keep these guys in demand, but at least later, you know, at a later date, probably in the next video, we'll be able to focus more on this side, and we'll actually be able to, you know, get this working, which will be really, really nice. You know, another thing we could do, by the way, the thought just occurred to me, is we could put in more of these. That's a crazy idea, but, you know, we could do it. Oh, yeah. And then another tool shop. There we go. There we go. Now they don't have to go as far. Slightly increase. And as luck would have it, we are, in fact, making more stone rubble than before. So, super, super awesome. And we are now massively draining our logs, but that's okay, because we have more than enough. And they're now also producing that. Yeah, and this is just absolutely insane, frankly. I mean, it actually genuinely is kind of insane. Like, when you go and, you know, look at it, it is pretty insane. I mean, you know, it's just absolutely nuts how many of them there are. And once it's done, I'll probably reduce them, assign them to other jobs. Same thing for the miners. Like, I'm thinking that mining room that we have is probably the only mining room that we'll have for probably the duration of, you know, the whole game. Like, we'll just kind of leave it where it is, forget about it, maybe. Cool. And yeah, we're done. I mean, this area looks kind of meh, but I mean, you know. It's fine. Yeah, I should probably not stand here, by the way. probably wouldn't be the worst idea to stand there. Also, it'd probably be a pretty good idea to do the flooring in here. So, you know, we don't die. Probably would be a pretty good idea to do the flooring in there. Wow. Okay, cool. So I'm really glad that we actually got the fish. I mean, I know there's the fish farmer. Also, they should get lobster, I think. They have like a really small chance to get lobster. I can't really remember. Might have to unlock it. But I was under the impression that they have like a really teeny tiny chance at, you know, getting, yeah. And I'm just going to bump that up to 500. I mean, why not? I mean, you know, whatever. Now that everything's not, you know, plunging itself, you know, into some kind of crazy insanity, it should be fine. I don't know. But also, I think another big reason that we've, you know, kind of been losing quite a bit there. Hold on, let me sell 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, and then I will buy 25 and then 25. And that will get me 48. That'll last me a little while. Not too long because, yeah. I mean, that's one of the big problems with, like, you know, you increase the amount of, you know, speed with tools. Like, at this point, pretty much everybody is utilizing the really good tools, except for these people. Like, they can't. They can only go up to copper. And I might actually leave 300 for these where they're at. I think I said 300. Yeah. Simply because I don't think I'll ever have 300 jobs, even if I did. I mean, there's so many of them that they can, you know, they can do it pretty quickly. I mean, they still last for quite a while. I mean, how long they last? 1,500. They take 18.8 seconds to craft, and they last for 1,800 seconds, which is an extraordinarily long time. So it's not like the stockpile is just gonna, you know, poof and magically disappear or anything like that. So that's good. Okay, I have the mud bricks, and now I need the tablet of ancient wisdom. It's just kind of weird to say that out loud. All right, so I have the writer's desk, and now I just need scroll shelves and scribe's desk. So I'm probably going to go over here, check out these two, and increase it. I was going to do it this go round, but I didn't. Okay, so we're going to go up to 10 because that's sort of the norm for me. 10. Oh, yeah. Statistics board. Hang on. I forgot I had one of these. I actually really wanted one. Oh, okay. I mean, I've had these before. I don't know why I'm magically now getting stuff, but it is relatively useful past 24 days. Not bad. You know, you can just click stuff, hover over stuff, hide it, you know, whatever. It's still useful. Okay, which one makes the scribe? If that doesn't do it. It's not that. Is it the... Hang on. Is it the writer's desk that does it? It's the writer's desk that does it. Well, that explains a lot, because I was like, you know, they're really not making that many, and they really should. Kind of annoying, actually. Okay. So I actually want there to be 100 of these. And I know they take planks and scrolls of knowledge. Don't care. You need like 10 per, so you need a rather shockingly large amount of them. Not really a fan of that, but what are you going to do? I guess at some point we're going to have to go through in here and just kind of fill all this in and put actual steps in. Would probably be a pretty good idea. But hey, we fixed some problems. We expanded our food. Wood is now kind of becoming an issue. Probably in the next we'll probably do this part here because I would like to get this tower up and running. Because, you know, you can get a lot of food out of that wheat gruel with the wheat farms. It'll either be that, or we'll go all the way over here and we'll get started on this sucker, because that is a very real possibility that we might, you know, get this up and running. But who knows? Anyhow, we are actually at the 1 hour mark, which is pretty darn cool. I can't believe we actually made it to the 1 hour mark. I mean, obviously, of course, I can, but we did. We made it. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell so you actually get updates and notifications. And as well, if you guys, if you guys would like to get early access to my videos, as well as a members only area in Discord, and member exclusive ad-free videos, which is basically every video I upload them twice, and one of them is completely ad-free. You can do so by becoming a member, support the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.